and that is the basis of the whole cosmos. And also, the macro is also the same three forces. The micro is also the same three forces. The very atom has the same three forces, and the very cosmos has the same three forces. It is quite a simple creation, I'm telling you. Just three fundamental forces, three fundamental qualities playing such a huge game, isn't it? Now as they dug deeper, 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 do you know, there is no explanation for gravity in modern science even today. Isaac Newton only told you apple falls down, which every village boy knew. Fortunately, it falls down, not up. He gave no explanation, no mathematical background to it. Simply he said it falls down, nothing else. And since then, they have been trying to find out. They know at least enough about other forces. Gravity is one thing which has freaked some modern science. They're not able to find out why gravity works the way it works.
Guruji, Pranam. We've been composing music for the last 23 years now, as Shankar Ehsan Loy. One thing that's fascinated me is always been the concept of three. I see the association of the number three with various aspects like Newton, proton, electron, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and we are also three of us composing music. So, what is the relevance of three? What is the importance of three, and what is the effect of three?
Namaskaram to the Trimurtis of Shankar, Ehsan Loy. Well, there are Trimurtis, Trinetra, Trishula, Trikala. All these things are evolution of ideas from the fundamental experience of human life. All human experience is rooted in these three things. Our memory belongs to the past, which is called as the Bhutakala. Our experience always is Vartamana or the present, and our imagination and aspirations are always of the future, which is Bhavishya. So essentially, human experience of life happens between memory, experience and imagination. Based on this, many aspects which spring from these three experiences were crystallized in our culture as three: Trinetra, Trikala, Trishula, and all of and you guys, Trimurtis. So this fundamental needs to be understood, that all these three dimensions exist in Vartaman. All this past and future actually exists now, because it's only now that you can remember, it is only now that you can imagine. There's a whole lot of teaching going around in the world, particularly in United States, but I think it has also hit the western coast of India. People are going about talking, be in the moment, be in the moment. They are worshippers of the present. But I do not understand why somebody is telling you to be in the moment, because you cannot be anywhere else. Where else can you be? Can somebody show me where else they can be other than be in the moment? So we are anyway rooted in Vartaman, but our memories are of the past, our imaginations and aspirations are of the future. So essentially, people who worship only today, people who worship only the present, they are telling you just be in the moment, do not think about the past, do not think about the future. Well, it took millions of years to bring this level of cerebral capability for this brain to blossom like this, to be able to have a vivid sense of memory and a fantastic sense of imagination. It took millions of years of evolutionary work. But today, somebody is telling you, let's junk all that and be like a earthworm. I have nothing against earthworm, it's a very eco-friendly creature. But all this evolutionary work that has happened upon us to bring us to this level of cerebral capability should not be surrendered to some simple philosophy. The reason why people are saying this is because the only two fundamentals of people's misery is just this. People can suffer what happened 10 years ago. People can suffer what may happen day after tomorrow already. This means they are not suffering life, they are suffering their memory and their imagination, two most fantastic faculties that a human being has. It is these two faculties of vivid sense of memory and a fantastic sense of imagination which sets us apart from every other creature. This they want to surrender because they don't know how to handle their thought and emotion. If you could joyfully remember and with great exuberance and ecstasy imagine things, why would you want to surrender that? It is just that your memories and your imaginations have become compulsive and they're creating a world of misery. So people are talking about how to forget the past, how to not think about the future. This is not the way to conduct human life. It's very important. All these trikalas are there, the three dimensions, the trishulas are there, and trinetras are there, the three dimensions of seeing life and experiencing life is there. And we are very glad the Trimurtis of Shankar, Ishan and Loy are there. Please make some wonderful music and let's celebrate the Trimurtis. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh means don't think of three people, one floating on the clouds, another sitting on top of the mountain, another doing something else. We are not talking about three people. We are talking about three fundamental dimensions without which nothing can happen in existence. If you look at these stories closely enough, Brahma is the creative force. Is there creation in the existence? For sure. Vishnu is the maintenance. Is maintenance happening? I'm not talking about Delhi, I'm talking about creation. There maintenance happening. Definitely there is destruction, isn't it? Within your body right now, millions of cells are dying, millions of new cells are being created, and billions are being maintained, isn't it? So you are a manifestation of these three forces. So is the planet, so is the solar system, so is the whole creation. It is a manifestation of these three aspects of creation, maintenance and destruction. You might have gotten little attached to Shiva and become little destructive. But all the three are functioning in some proportion, isn't it? And that is the basis of the whole cosmos. And also, the macro is also the same three forces. The micro is also the same three forces. The very atom has the same three forces, and the very cosmos has the same three forces. It is quite a simple creation, I'm telling you. Just three fundamental forces, three fundamental qualities playing such a huge game. Huge game, isn't it? Big time, isn't it? Big time game, just three forces. Doing great job with just three. So these three are three, but if you go deep enough, it's just one hand, just like that it's just one. That is the significance. Everywhere you see a trishul, don't think it's a weapon. I know some people are using it as a weapon. It's quite a lousy weapon if you want a weapon, I'm telling you. If you want to kill somebody, trishul is a bad weapon. Only people who do not know anything about fighting will carry a trishul and go. Tell me yes or no? Huh? Can you poke anybody with a trishul like this? Trishul is not a weapon, it's a symbolism. Now Shiva carries a trishul not because he wants to fight with you. His son carries a spear. That is a fighting weapon. He fought and what? Kartikeya went on fighting. Shiva never fought, because this is just a symbol. This is to show you, on the surface it's all three, deep down everything is one. Constantly indicating this. You thinking it's a weapon. No, it's not a weapon. It doesn't make a sensible weapon, isn't it? Unless you want to push people. If you want to pierce people, it's not a good weapon. So, these three, they are different only on the surface. Deep down, it's all the same thing. But the three manifestations are distinctly there in the creation in all aspects. From proton, neutron, electron to many other levels of manifestation, it is always there. So, what is the significance of Mahadeva means, these three, when all of them are functioning as one, he is Mahadeva. These are three devas. When all of them are functioning as one, it is a Mahadeva. So we call the destroyer the Mahadeva because this is about… Brahma is about the genesis. Vishnu is about the organization of the creation. Shiva is oblivion. These two, creation and maintenance, only exist in the lap of the oblivion. It is the empty space in the creation, which is the most expansive thing, limitless thing, and which is the lap in which creation happens and disappears, isn't it? Happens, conducts itself and falls apart. All happens in the lap of Shiva, because he is oblivion. Shiva means that which is not. Shiva means that which is not. So that which is not we bow down, because that is the thing. Today, modern science is slowly veering towards that. They believed some time ago the electromagnetic forces and the nuclear forces and gravity are everything. Now as they dug deeper, do you know there is no explanation for gravity in modern science even today? Isaac Newton only told you apple falls down, which every village boy knew. Unfortunately, it falls down, not up. He gave no explanation, no mathematical background to it. Simply he said it falls down, nothing else. And since then, they have been trying to find out. They know at least enough about other forces. Gravity is one thing which has freaked some modern science. They're not able to find out why gravity works the way it works. So today, one explanation they're talking about is, they believed at one time it's the gravity of the sun which is holding all the planets together, it is the gravity of something else holding all the galaxies together. Now they're saying that there is some dark force all over the place. Due to lack of description, because they can't make out any quality of that, they're calling it a dark force. And it is this dark force which seems to be keeping everything in place. They do not know what is the nature of this force. It is called as dark energy or dark force. This dark energy, we always call Shiva as the dark one. Yes? He's always referred to as the dark one. His night is the darkest night in the month. So, modern scientists, in their own language, they're saying Shiva is holding everything together. Now, I don't want you to imagine one man sitting there and holding everything together. That's not what it is. Shiva means that which is not. So that which is not is held as the highest, because that which is not is the largest manifestation in creation, isn't it so? If you look up in the sky, do you ever do it? Do you ever do it? Okay. I believe you, all right. So if you look up in the sky, because your visual apparatus are made in a certain way, you will think the sky is full of stars. That's not the reality. The largest thing out there is empty darkness, isn't it? The galaxies that you see there are just small specks. Rest, the vast expanse is nothing, isn't it? So that is what we are referring to as Shiva. But there are many aspects to this. This is because we are a dialectical culture, because we know existence is seamless. You think there is a boundary line between solar system and the rest of the galaxy? No. Between one galaxy and another galaxy, there's a boundary line, LOC? There is no such thing. It is just a seamless existence. So, we are a dialectical culture where it is seamless. So I will be talking about Shiva. When I say Shiva, you have to make out which Shiva am I talking about. I say Shiva referring to the boundless nothing. I say Shiva and I refer to the Adiyogi. I say Shiva and I'm talking about a laborer who's walking on the street right now whose name is Shiva. All these things we do at the same time. And this is the reason. If you look up at the boundless nothingness, we do the same thing. If you look at the Adiyogi, we will do the same thing. If the laborer Shiva is walking around here, he may be illiterate, he may be so many things, or maybe nothing, then also we do the same thing. Because we know without the dark energy that you're referring to, without Shiva holding it, even this body will not have its integrity, it'll all burst out. So, when I look at you, I do the same thing. See, this is the only way. I want you to understand, this is the only place where such a thing is there. You're doing it unconsciously, so it's meaningless. What you do to your gods, you're doing to everybody, isn't it? The idea is, this person may not know what is the source of his making, but I want to recognize that. He may not know that the Creator is throbbing within himself, but it is my prerogative to see it. If I see it, it makes a difference for me. If he sees it, it will do wonders for him, but now I want to see it. So what you do to your God, the same thing you do to your neighbor, the same thing you do to your servant, the same thing you do to a cow or an elephant or a stone or whatever. Because you don't want to miss an opportunity, you want to make an effort wherever you are to see that the source of creation is constantly throbbing in every piece of creation and nobody can deny it, isn't it? Even modern science cannot deny it, that whatever is the source of creation is also functioning in a tiny little invisible atom, isn't it so?